What up, guys? Before we get into the latest news and rumors surrounding the New York Football Giants, we are in a sub-battle here inside the Chat Sports Studios. My guy Chase Sr., he's been talking a whole bunch of crap about the Giants and just talking up the Eagles. And then we got Georgia Bulldogs players, blah, 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 blah. I don't care. And I don't want to lose to them because he said we're having a sub-battle this month. And right now, we're unfortunately on the losing side of that subscriber battle. So help me out. If you hate the Philadelphia Eagles, you love the New York Giants, and you want videos every single day on the latest Giants news and rumors, go down right now and hit that big red sub button. Yo, what's going on, everybody? I'm your host, Marshall Green, and you are watching New York Giants Now by Chat Sports. In today's show, we're going to explore the idea of the Giants bringing back Jason Pierre-Paul. Because one, they have a need at the edge rusher position. And two, a little birdie told me the Giants may poke around the veteran edge rushers that are left in NFL free agency. So why not? Let's have a fairy tale ending to an awesome career. Jason Pierre-Paul, how about you retire a New York Football Giant? Let's break it down. The Giants, in my opinion, they have to add another edge rusher and a pass rusher to this football team right now. I love Kayvon Thibodeau. I love Azeez Ojulari, but I don't love anything that the Giants have beyond those two guys. So what about we bring a guy home that maybe should have his Giants jersey retired and we get someone like JPP? Because when you look at this depth chart right now, we talked about Thibodeau. I thought he had a good rookie year. I think he's going to have a better sophomore season. I love Azeez Ojulari. When you talk about sacks per snap, Azeez Ojulari is one of the best in the business. The thing is, he missed a lot of snaps last year due to injury. I think Jihad Ward is a good locker room player, but he's not a pass rusher, and I wouldn't even have him as a D-end. I have him more as an interior defensive lineman. Then you got O'Shane Ximines, who the Giants brought back, who he's okay. That's about it. Ryder Anderson was UDFA for a reason, as well as Timon Fox. So the Giants, they could use a veteran that could maybe coach up and teach up the young bucks in Thibodeau and Ojulari. And what about a guy that's done it in this city, in this jersey, for this program at the highest level? That's what Pierre-Paul did for 111 games with Big Blue. 430 tackles in those games, 87 tackles for loss, almost 60 sacks, 100-plus QB hits, and 13 forced fumbles. Not only do I think that he still has a little bit of juice left in those legs, I just think the experience, the veteranism, if that's even a word, the veteranship, and just the mindset and being a pro would really, really help out Thibodeau and Ojulari. When you look at what he's done the past couple of years, the last 2 years, he's definitely fallen off a little bit. Just 5.5 sacks in those past 2 seasons. But I'm not bringing him here to be an every down player. Just be a rotational piece, be the big bro, be the mentor, be the guy that helps Kayvon Thibodeau pick something up in the film room. Teach a guy, Azeez Ojulari, how to take care of his body. And maybe you get the 2020 or 2019 version of JPP. Look, you come here and you do give us 4 sacks, couple QB hits, that would be an absolute success. We'll continue to break this down and talk about some other guys the Giants could go out and sign in NFL free agency at that position. But do you want the Giants to re-sign the legend, Jason Pierre-Paul? If you do, type JPP down in the comments section. Let's get this one going. That would be a whole lot of fun. We'll talk more and look at some free agent targets coming up in a second. But first, I got to give a huge shout out to today's sponsor, Bird Dogs. Go to birddogs.com and use the promo code CHAT, and they're going to hook you guys up with a Yeti-like tumbler. It's awesome for free. You just got to go to birddogs.com and remember to use the promo code CHAT. As someone like me who loves looking good and feeling confident, I'm excited to share my personal experience with our new sponsor, Bird Dogs. These shorts and pants have truly changed the game for me. The fit is awesome, it's different, and it's unparalleled. And I've never felt better in any item of clothing. Not only do they make me look great, but they're so comfortable, and I can wear them in a bunch of different situations. I can wear them to work. I can wear them out on a date. I can wear them to the gym. I can wear them if I want to go play golf. I absolutely love them. I love the versatility. I like the fit, and they're pretty dang swaggy, if you ask me. Get hooked up with them if you're ready to elevate your wardrobe with Bird Dogs. I highly recommend giving them a try. And if you order now using the link in the description below, birddogs.com, and use the promo code CHAT, you'll even get a free Yeti-style tumbler with your purchase. Trust me, you will not regret it. Go down in the comments section, click the link, and use the promo code chat. What I love about them is there's so many different styles as well. You get to choose the length of the short you want. So if you want maybe the shorter shorts, or you want the longer shorts, or you want the athletic fit, or you want the pants that you can wear to work, Bird Dog's got what you need. Get hooked up right here. birddogs.com, promo code chat. If Jason Pierre-Paul is not the guy that the Giants are going to go out and sign, there's definitely a couple of really good pass rushers still left, and I have them grouped into tiers. Tier 1, Leonard Floyd, Yannick Ngakoue, Jadeveon Clowney, and Frank Clark. Those guys, I think, are going to be a little bit too expensive for the New York Giants. They're right up against the cap. You're going to probably have to give them $5, $6, $7, $8 million per year, and right now, I don't think that fits really the long-term thoughts in the salary cap plans for the New York Giants. But the second set of edge rushers that we're going to talk about in today's show, that includes Robert Quinn and Melvin Ingram and Carlos Dunlap and JPP and Justin Houston, and you can even throw Marcus Golden on this list. I believe these fit the price point that the Giants are going to be shopping at a little bit better, and all of these guys are veterans, and that's kind of what I'm looking for. If I could choose any of these guys on screen, it would be Justin Houston or Robert Quinn. I know Robert Quinn wasn't good last year, but if you go by the rules of Robert Quinn, every other year he's going to have a big year. I think he's still got something to give to the game. I'd love to bring back JPP, but if the Giants brought in any single one of these guys, I would be extremely, happy with it. You've got to do something, and they have to. Joe Shane knows it. I think if you asked anyone on the Giants, if you asked Wink Martindale right now, they know they need to add someone else to this pass rusher group. And here's a couple reasons why. Let's turn back the clock. Let's look at the 2022 season, and let's evaluate what we got. Because right now, that position group is the exact same as it was last year. And they were solid last year. A little bit above middle of the pack. They had 41 sacks last year, which was 13th in the National Football League. I would say with a rookie edge rusher in Kayvon Thibodeau and limited playing time from Azeez Ojulari, they played pretty well. But the reason for that is because of Don Wink Martindale. They got after the passer. They love to dial up the exotic schemes and the exotic blitzes. Nobody in the NFL blitzed more last year than the New York Football Giants. So you blitzed more than everybody in the National Football League by 5%. The second highest team on this list had a blitz rate of 35%. So 4.7% if you want to get technical on me. But the Giants had the best blitz rate in the league. So if you blitz the most, but you have the 13th most sacks, the math isn't mathing. And that's why the Giants got beat on the back end in the secondary so many times, because they blitzed and they brought more than 4, and they brought more than 5, and they brought those exotic blitzes off the edge. But if you don't get home, you're leaving your defensive backfield in a spot where they're not in a good position. Will that change a little bit this year with Adoree Jackson and Deonte Banks? I think it will. But this defense is going to be at their best when they are getting after the quarterback. And if you can do that by just bringing 4, Kayvon, Azeez, Leonard Williams, and Dexter Lawrence, you're going to be well off. But you can't expect the big 4 to play 100% of the snap. There has to be a rotation at that edge rusher spot. And look, I'm no genie, but I can promise you, and it's going to be, I'm not saying it to jinx it, someone on the Giants defensive line is going to get hurt. That is just how football happens. There is 100% injury rate. Someone will get hurt. And right now, the Giants don't have the depth, especially on the edge. They have it on the inside with Raheem Nunez-Roches and Ashawn Robinson and Jihad Ward. They have it in the middle. It would suck to lose Dexter Lawrence or Leonard Williams, but if you lose Thibodeau or Azeez Ojulari for any extended period of time, Giants are going to be in a really, really bad spot when it comes to getting after the quarterback. So I want you to grade the Giants pass rush for me down in the comments section. Scale it from 1 to 10. 1 being they're not good. Not good at all. 10 being they're the best in the biz. 1 to 10. I would grade them at about a 6. Like they're good. They're not great. They could use some more help. And I think a guy like JPP or Justin Houston or Robert Quinn or any of the guys we showed you on today's show would definitely be a big boost to that. I appreciate everyone, as always, for tuning in to New York Giants Now by Chat Sports. We love chopping it up with you guys. I am just ready for the season to get here. It may only be May 17th, but it feels like week 1 is just around the corner. Appreciate you for tuning in. If you want to chop it up more about the Giants, you can hit me up on Twitter at @MarshallGreen_.